Well, great ambassadors. Looks like we have Miss Jordan Reynolds that has joined us. How are you, Jordan? Can you hear me?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good this morning. So, you are joining us from where today?
I'm from Edmond, Oklahoma.
Okay. And you're a college student.
Yep.
Tell everybody a little bit where you go to school and how old you are and how, just a little bit about you personally.
I go to the University of Central Oklahoma. I'm a sophomore. I'm a kinesiology major, and I'm 20 years old.
Okay. So, you're a youngin' for the
Yeah.
rest of us. And what did you say you were studying?
What?
What did you say you were studying?
Kinesiology.
Okay, I don't know what that is, so.
It's like you can go physical therapy or you can go like exercise science route.
Okay, good. Now I understand. I understand from reading your biography that you sent to me that you've always been fairly athletic, and you weren't super overweight or anything. But what got you started with Plexus? What got you interested in Plexus, and who introduced you to it?
I was really looking for something after my senior year of high school. I was playing softball, I was a cheerleader, and I was teaching 3 or 4 Zumba classes a week, but my diet was awful, and I gained probably 10 pounds my senior year of high school, so I came into college kind of wanting to lose it. I didn't want to gain the freshman 15 on top of the senior 10, so I saw my friend Susie McCall. I've known her and Chris since I was 8, and I saw her posting on Facebook, so I got a trial pack from her because I was just looking for something. I never thought it would work for me because I've tried tons of other stuff. And by day 2, I knew I just fell in love with the products. So I just signed on as an ambassador to get the products for a discount. I didn't ever think it would become a business at all.
So you just went into this as I need to keep the freshman 15 off and get rid of the senior 10. I love that. I love those terminologies. What did you find once you got into, your first 30 days or so of Plexus? How did it work for you? And what were you taking at that time?
I started out taking the Slim and the Accelerator, and I think I added X Factor, Probio 5, and BioCleanse later. And what I found was I lost 15 pounds in 2 months, and that was crazy. I'm 5 foot, so I'm really short. So 5 pounds to lose is really hard, let alone 15. And I was sleeping in my car between classes because I was so exhausted all the time, and I couldn't teach my classes the way I wanted to. So I found energy that I never really had before, and I finally got control over all my cravings. And I was sick a lot. That year I had strep throat 4 times, the year that I started Plexus, and I haven't had it since I started. And that was a period between January to August, so I had that 4 times. That's not normal. So I have been sick really since then, and I don't think it's a coincidence. So.
Awesome. Well, that's good to know. I'm glad you're well. Glad you're doing much better. That is a lot in a very short amount of time. It really is. Your body was not recovering well, I don't think.
No.
Now, have you always been confident with your body, and had that great physique? Or is it something you've struggled with?
I've never really been confident with my body. This is probably the best that I've honestly ever felt. I struggled with an eating disorder for 2 to 3 years, kind of, give or take, from like 14 to age 16, and then I struggled with it off and on through high school, but not as bad as those 3 years. It was awful. I dropped from 110 to 96 pounds, and I never really was satisfied where I was. And the calorie intake there was usually like 150 to 300 calories a day is all I would let myself eat. And I wouldn't go above 800 because I thought that was crazy. And so I struggled with a really bad body image kind of throughout high school and into college. And I just feel so much better about myself, and I have the confidence that I've never really had before. And so Plexus has given me that, and I'm just so happy to say that I actually like my body and I have a good relationship with food, which is huge.
Awesome. That's cool to hear. I know that that's a hard subject to talk about, but yet so many younger people need to hear it about the struggling with the eating disorder and everything. So thank you for sharing that with us. Now, you are a Ruby ambassador or senior Ruby now?
Senior Ruby.
Senior Ruby, as a sophomore in college. You are making some smack, girl. Tell us how you grew your business.
I grew my business on Facebook. I use Instagram a lot too, but it's mostly been on Facebook. What's helped me is I've added people in my classes. I was in a sorority and then I joined a club. And so I've added all the girls from that and then a bunch of people from my classes. And so they see my posts and they ask me about them. So I think I also do like coffee dates a lot with people that I'm prospecting, kind of who I think would benefit from the business or the products too. And I think it's just like a low-key way to kind of like get to know them better and establish that trust before you kind of talk to them about Plexus.
So your confidence has obviously grown because would you have normally in prior to Plexus been able just to come out and talk to people about it?
No way. No way. I've actually, public speaking is probably the biggest thing that I've struggled with, but I've just been kind of going through it. My mom always told me to do it scared, so it's what I've been doing, and it's gotten a lot better. I mean, it's a lot better. I'm in speech this semester. I made myself take it because I had to get over it, and it's really not that scary anymore. So
you're doing good. You're doing good here with us. It's just the two of us. That's what I tell everybody on these things. It's just the two of us. All those other people out there are just out there. I love it. Now, as far as your career goes, are you? I know you're going to finish college because we want you to do that. That's a good thing. Are you going to go into that profession, or do you think you're just going to continue to grow the Plexus business?
My dream is to open my own gym. So I plan to become a personal trainer probably in the next 2 years. I teach Zumba right now. I've taught since I was 17. So I kind of want to go along that path and then build clientele up and then open my own gym someday.
Very good. They will just go hand in hand. Then you can coach people as to how to work out as well as what kind of great products to use. Well, that is awesome, Jordan. You, I think, are an inspiration to younger ambassadors, so I appreciate you taking the time with us today. Is there anything that you would like to share that I haven't asked you about today that has happened in your journey?
Not really. I would just tell people just to go all in and don't stop until you get to the top. Get to events. Don't stop posting on Facebook and just talk Plexus wherever you go and just be confident, and anybody can do this. I'm 20. I go to school full time and I'm in a club. I mean, anybody can do it with some hard work.
Very good advice. I appreciate that. Thanks for your time this morning. Have a great Saturday, and we will see you again soon, if nothing else, at convention.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye. Have a good one.
You too.
Isn't she awesome, you guys? That was Miss Jordan Reynolds, one of our youngest and most successful, almost Emerald ambassador. She's a senior Ruby, so that is pretty dadgum good.